That was interesting because it's such a personal story,
Yeah.
such a personal journey, and yet you've been generous enough to let other people come and share in that with you.
Yeah.
How was that, handpicking people to work on certain songs? Because it's not like your usual modern record where it's like, okay, I've made some music, let me call up some of my friends, they'll drop a hot 16 bars, I'll flick them a little cash and we're good to go. This is a very different thing.
Everything literally came together like fate. I had a wish list of John Mayer and Brandy, and those were just two that I've always wanted to work with since the beginning of
artists. And John Mayer, man. I mean, John Mayer, who I've never met, but I can imagine would be a good laugh. But just as a musician, let's take away the personality that seems to have followed him around his whole life and the fascination that people have with that side of him. As musicians go, this guy is a musician's musician. He's
a great player. He's a great writer. I think that he's an underrated writer. People, you know, they're just so fascinated by how great he is, he's handsome, he plays the guitar great. He's
full package.
Yeah, full package, but his writing is amazing too. We were in this, he came, okay, so this is the story. I was super sick, like a flu. And this was like the height of this sickness. And they had been working on trying to get us together in the studio. And so they're like, oh, he can come tonight. And it was the same night as like the Kanye show. So he was gonna go, and I had tickets too, and then we were like on text, and he was like, this is our sacrifice to the writing gods. He was like, we have to get in the studio. I was like, you know what, you're right. I'm also very sick, but I didn't tell him that. I was just like, okay, you know what, yes. So we get in there, and he's super funny, all these things that you thought.
Why he's so popular in other ways, yeah.
But even better, because I've had experiences with some musical heroes that were complete disasters and letdowns. And so I was super nervous, you know, like, oh, I hope he's like nice, I hope he doesn't hate my music, like. And he was so cool. He's like, hook me up. He brings in like all these guitars, and he just starts playing, and we're recording everything. And he's like, at the same time, he's thinking of little melodies and singing little songs. Everything sounds like a hit. Like, everything is like, oh my God, please, like, make that a song. And at the same time, I'm like, excuse me, I'm going to the bathroom, like coughing, like spitting up.
And you're thinking, if we can get one of these knocked out, we might catch the last third of the Kanye show at the bowl at this rate.
No, but we ended up being there for like all night. Amazing. And he left me with so much. He's like, do whatever you want, you know, like to it.
That's a true musician.
Yeah, true musician. And everyone the engineers, everyone in the studio was just like,
gooey-eyed, like,
wow, like, you're so amazing. So yeah, we took some of that guitar, looped it, and made it a little interlude that comes after New Balance. And I played him New Balance when it was just, because it's pretty much just piano. He was like, I love this one, let me put some guitar on that. And yeah, I was very happy with how those came out.